5 minutes from the resort hotels looking out across the East Sea, relics and captured hardware from the war, the American war as they call it here, are displayed at a military museum.
This is an American-built Huey helicopter. It was operated by the South Vietnamese Army.
It's one of the few reminders of the past that you will see in Da Nang, once a critical hub for U.S. forces. Yet it is Vietnam's past that brought David Clark back, who served here as a Marine from 1968 to 69.
I was just so glad to get out of here alive. I never wanted to come back.
But he did, more than once, and now he calls Da Nang home.
When I go back to the United States, the Vietnam War does haunt me every day and every night. But when I'm in Vietnam, the American war has been over for 45 years. They're at peace here in Vietnam. And I find peace here in Vietnam.
In 1965, the first wave of American combat troops waded ashore here on the beaches of Da Nang. 50 years later, this country still beckons many of those American war vets. But this time, they're answering a different call.
Where were we at yesterday?
Clark frequently welcomes visiting vets, each searching for their own peace. Jay Magner and Dave Johannes here to remember a pair of comrades on the anniversary of their deaths in a vicious firefight.
We had a ceremony yesterday at the base of Hill 65 where the skirmish occurred and lit incense at a National Liberation Front cemetery at the base of the hill because probably 10 Vietnamese soldiers with the Revolutionary Forces here died during that skirmish. And we just felt it was important to commemorate that loss. And 50 years is just a magical number. It's just half a century.
Beyond commemorating the loss of those lives, was there an expectation that you would find personal healing or a sense of reconciliation by coming here?
Yes, and I wanted to offer a goodwill gesture as well when I came, and my wife and I brought 4 duffel bags of medical supplies that we got donated from various international organizations that offer medical relief supplies in the world.
Johannes suffers from PTSD.
Was this difficult for you to come here?
It was, but I knew I had to do it.
What were you hoping to do when you came here?
Just remember our friends and remember where we were and leave some good memories behind.
Has it been more emotionally difficult than you imagined?
It has been, yes, but it's been very rewarding. The people are very friendly.
Vietnam lost millions of civilians and fighters in the war, but with more than half its population born after the conflict, it has largely moved on. Still, American vets like David Clark have found their emotional healing in giving back, serving in organizations that help this country recover from physical scars of the war.
You know, it's my way of making amends to the Vietnamese people. The way I kind of describe it is, you know, when I was here as a young Marine, if I left my compound without a loaded M16, it was a court-martial offense. I could go to jail. And you know, I did not hesitate to put that M16 in any man, woman, or child's face because I wanted them to fear me, because I felt if they feared me, my chances of going home were better. And today, I go around and I see Vietnamese. I wear a white shirt. You know, I try to dress a little nicer. And I say, "Chào buổi sáng," good morning. You know, "Xin chào, how are you?" And they get this big, beautiful smile on their face.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.